Before we do anything else, I would like to ask you to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I'm going to hold the flag. Is everybody ready? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. And now I'm going to ask our sextet if they would play our national anthem. If you'd like to sing along, please do. I won't. You wouldn't like it. Thank you to the Sterling Brass for that great rendition of the national anthem. Welcome everyone to Livco Wall's Mural Festival dedication ceremony for Nunda. Thank you Nundayans for coming out today to support and celebrate your community. And thank you to all of you who are visiting us today for joining us in this celebration. The program, which brings public art to our communities on a, as you can see, very grand scale, is made possible by Livingston County Economic Development. Some very quick thank yous are in order. Thank you to everyone who has had a part in creation of this mural and this celebration. You can't have a mural, I was just telling Doug Hart, you can't have a mural without a wall. Thank you to the Hart family and Seating Incorporated for providing the perfect wall for our mural. Thank you. Thank you to all the musicians and artists bringing us music and art today. Thank you to the members of our Mural Festival Committee. This day seemed so far away when we started, but here we are. Thank you to our sponsors, who couldn't have done this without you. Thank you to Louise Wadsworth and her team. We really couldn't have done this without you. And finally, thank you, and once again, thank you to Matthew Meador, our muralist, and his team for this absolutely and astoundingly beautiful work of art. Thank you, Matt. I don't know if you can fall in love with a mural, but if you can, I have. Thanks again, Matthew. And we have with us today our town supervisor, Marilee Walker. Would you like? Marilee's going to say 2 or 3 words. For me, that would be a dozen.
I remember on this committee getting together, and you're trying to find the history, you know, what is Nunda all about? And I sat there thinking, you know, a lot of it is around the village. You have your canals, you had this, you had that, we had agriculture. And I sat there thinking, I'm representing the whole town, but I said, we must have something in the township. Burt's Seed Company came to mind, and we know that at one time even were postage stamps. And so that was the last one we added, and I'm thrilled with our artist over here because I feel like my dream has been fulfilled. I'm glad that's up there, and I'm just thrilled. So, and I'm sure the family that still remains in the area is thrilled. So thank you. Thank you,
Supervisor Walker. As mayor of the village of Nunda, I have many duties and responsibilities, some very pleasant and some not so pleasant. There is with us today, however, a certain person who always makes my job as mayor both fun and very interesting. Whenever I get a call from her, I know I'm in for an adventure. Usually some hard work, but lots of fun. It is now my great pleasure to introduce to you the motive force behind all this, Louise Wadsworth, Downtown Coordinator for Livingston County. Louise?
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Mayor. Well, I'm proud to tell you this is the first countywide mural festival in New York State. We've done it. We've done 9 murals, 9 villages in 3 weeks. And I couldn't be prouder of the reception from our community, all our communities, and how they've treated the artists, how they've hosted the artists. It's just been so heartwarming. I think all our artists want to move here. They want to bring their friends here. So that's what we hope for. We want people to come here, be excited, look at the art on our walls, and keep moving around the village and seeing other things. So I'm so proud of this program, and this could only happen with the support of the Economic Development Office, our county, putting money towards public art. This is a huge initiative that doesn't happen anywhere else that I know of. Cities, yes, but rural villages like this is really incredible. So with art like this on our walls, we are projecting to the world that we have a story to tell and that we are creative, vibrant, and relevant. I can already see that happening as people travel around to our communities and get excited. I want to introduce the people who helped create this Livco Walls. From our team, our director, Bill Bacon. He's not here today, but he was a driving force. Maureen Wheeler, Jennifer Clark. And with us today is Molly Downey, who is filming live, and she did all the social media and all the artwork and the signs and the PR. So she's been great, and thank you so much, Molly. We also have Melissa Hughes, who is our tourism director, because we are now also the Office of Tourism. So this is really important because we're celebrating these walls today. They're painted this month, and we're having all these celebrations, but they are going to live on for years and years to come. And they are becoming a tourism asset that Melissa will be promoting. So this is not just a one-time thing. This goes on, this lives on. And thank you, Melissa, for keeping it going. We also have, thank you, we also have Keith Walters here. He is our photographer for the whole festival. So he has documented everything via video, drone. He's posted social media videos. Hope you've seen them on our Visit Livco Facebook or Instagram or our website. So at the end there's going to be a compilation of all the videos and all the murals, so look for that. That's going to be very exciting. Can't wait to see that. Thank you, Keith. I also want to thank Gary Payne for hosting our artist. Is he here? There he is. And all the church ladies who brought all the food. I'm sure he's gained a few pounds being in Nunda. And of course, thank you to the Hart family for the wall. You were so welcoming right away. There was no question, yeah, paint that wall. And it's like the perfect wall, of course. And finally, but not last of all, Alex Hall from AH Public Spaces Consulting. You got to shorten that name for me. She has worked with us for over a year, coming to our villages, educating us on public art, working with us for weeks at a time on developing the creative briefs, picking the artists, but way more than that. She's also helped us with all the logistics of finding the walls, what the walls needed to be prepped, all the materials, what artists would be best for each community, and then how do we host the artists, and how do we take care of them when they're here, and how do we make sure they have enough paint. She's been here the whole entire month making sure this all went well, and I think you can see it really did. So we could not have done this without Alex Hall, who's from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and she is a fabulous artist herself, but she's also installed over 200 murals, I think, in Fort Wayne. She's a public art expert, and we are so lucky to have been able to work with her. So I'd like her to say a few words.
Thank you, Louise, and thank you to the whole Grow LivCo team and also everyone here. So, as Louise mentioned, this has been a journey. I started visiting Livingston County about a year ago, and in those initial meetings with all 9 villages, we started to talk about what public art could look like in Livingston County, and specifically what we hope to do with the LivCo Walls project. So we got a basic understanding of the fact that public art is part of a larger economic development growth pattern. We know it's a building block of economic development, and it's part of the lattice to grow your community and increase tourism, improve walkability, and overall give a good first impression. So we learned that in some of those first meetings, and then we discussed the kind of public art that we were hoping to install with LivCo Walls Mural Festival. We knew we wanted something bright, bold, experiential, and I think I'm standing in front of all 3 of those things. So you picked a great work of art. We also talked about the idea that we didn't just want something that was beautiful, bold, colorful, exciting, and experiential. We also wanted it to have something to do with your community so that you felt as though it represented you. So as someone mentioned earlier, the creative brief, you wrote that to help the artists gain inspiration. And it was really neat to see Matthew's take on that, because he did additional research and has really been true to the Burt's company and what it is that they actually packaged here in Nunda. So that's really lovely to see, and so I hope that you as community members can also be proud of not just the fact that it's beautiful and special, but it really does also tell part of your story. We also had the apprentice program, which was geared towards bringing your local talent together with these visiting muralists so that they would garner some new skills. It sometimes is hard to make a big mural happen, and so by partnering local artists with the muralists, we were able to hopefully give some of the local talent some additional toolkits, a little bit more knowledge about how to scale up, and maybe this is going to be a catalyst for more public art throughout Livingston County. So that was another part of LivCo Walls, and we have a few of our apprentices here. I don't know if anybody wants to raise their hand. I'm calling you out.
Suzanne back there.
You want to clap for her, please? So none of these 9 murals happened without the help of those local artists, and so we're really happy that that was also a component of this program. And lastly, that tourism idea, that idea that you're taking fine art out of a gallery and you're creating this trail through Livingston County. So we have achieved all of that with this initiative and all 9 murals, and that really is largely part to you for being involved, for being part of it. And so I'm very grateful to the community of Nunda for stepping up and embracing this concept. And lastly, none of this would be possible without a rock star artist. So I am going to have Matthew Meador of Chicago, Illinois, come on up and say hello and talk about the piece himself.
Thanks, Alice. I guess you guys know by now that it was inspired by the Burt Seeds Packaging, which was a company that was based here in Nunda. As soon as I saw the packaging, I was inspired immediately, and it took me maybe just an hour or something to come up with the actual concept, because I don't know, it was just one of those things. It was like lightning in a bottle. So I'm just happy to be here and have installed the mural. It was a lot of work. I got to thank Gary Payne, big time, put me up, fed me, really kind gentleman. I gotta thank Alex Hall, definitely. She's like a little butterfly spreading beauty all over the world. Really special person. I haven't met many people like her before. I want to thank Melissa, definitely Keith, Suzanne, my assistant back there. She's being incognito, but no, she really helped me so much. Jen Little, who was here, I don't know if she's here now, but she's the one that, she actually taught me something on the project, how to get even fade for the sky effect in the background. She was another assistant, so I want to thank her. The mayor, Jack, his wife Jackie, they took me out a couple times. Good time. Dave over here, he's the neighbor. Joanne across the street here, she bought me cookies. I don't know if she's here right now, but thank you. Oh, is she? Where is she? Hey, Joanne. Joan, the historian, is she here? Oh, hey, Joan, there you go. So yeah, I mean, and just all of you. I think, like, I paint murals all the time, and it's nothing for me to paint a mural because I love to do it, but it means a lot to me when the community comes together and decides to do it, and that's what's special about this. Not that I painted a mural, but that all of you are here to got together as a community to do this, really. So, thank you.
Thank you, Matt. And thank you for giving us a wonderful mural, bringing excellence to our walls, and giving us something we can really be proud of for many years to come. There is a plaque on the wall that has, it's way over there on the right, your right. There's a QR code on that, and at the end of August, there will be a artist interview that you will be able to access through that, so you can hear Matt talk about his mural. And visitors, make sure visitors know about that so they can also have the story behind the mural. I want to especially thank the mayor and his wife Jackie, wherever they are. I can't see them now. But thank you so much for saying yes and really coordinating everything. Thank you. It's our hope that this mural be a source of pride and inspiration for all the creative arts in your community. This is a celebration of art, and I hope that through this whole process we'll see more and more artists coming out of the woodwork, our artists that are right here in our midst, and we really want to celebrate the arts in Livingston County. So right now I'm going to dedicate this mural. On this 23rd day of July in the year 2022, the Livingston County Office of Economic Development hereby dedicates this mural, Seed, painted by Matthew Meador, to the community of Nunda. Thank you everyone for being here to celebrate this moment, and have a great rest of your day.